If you are new here, I would like to first start off by saying I am in no way, shape, form, or fashion going to slander, belittle, or bash anyone in this video. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I will only give my non-biased opinion from a viewer's perspective while respecting the families and their privacy aside from the show. If you have not tuned in for Married to Medicine, I suggest you do. It is the best show on TV. Enjoy! Episode 8 opens up with Dr. Karen and Anila discussing the option of maybe moving Anila's mother into the house with them since Miss Gomez decided to return back to her hometown. And it's at this point that I notice that Anila's storyline really kind of bores me a little bit, and I have to fight the urge to fast forward through. But I'm wondering if that's just me. If you all don't mind, please comment down below and let me know what you think. On to the next part of the show. Dr. Simone and Cecil host a dinner at their house where they discuss their book. And in that gathering, they invite Dr. Scott and Dr. Contessa, Dr. Heavenly, and Dr. Damon. Well, this gathering is fresh after the Vegas trip, and y'all, it seemed like that breakthrough that Dr. Heavenly had on that trip didn't even happen. Granted, she was dealing with things with her mom at the moment. She had just had to sign papers to put her mom into hospice care. But everything went downhill when Dr. Damon spoke up and expressed the fact that how disappointed he was in Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Contessa's relationship, and basically stating how he felt both of them were wrong in the situation. And it's at this very moment that I noticed something very annoying about Dr. Contessa that bothered me so bad. You see, I work in the healthcare field, and I've had my fair share of working with the doctors, conversing with them, so on and so forth. And I must admit, there is a level of arrogance that comes with certain doctors, and it irritates me so bad. I seen that in Dr. Contessa on this specific episode. Dr. Damon was talking to both her and Heavenly at the same time as humbly as he could. Dr. Contessa still overtalked this man and wouldn't allow him to get out what he was trying to say. And I don't know, but in a way, it just showed a totally different side of Dr. Contessa to me, and a certain level of disrespect to Dr. Damon, because we know it takes a saint to deal with Heavenly. But with that being said, he's one of the calmest people that we see on this show. Not to mention that this episode was the first time that I believe we've ever seen Dr. Damon actually really upset and really getting on to Heavenly. And it was refreshing, and I must admit that I do like the fact that Dr. Heavenly was able to humble herself to her husband and show a level of humility and also a level of submissiveness that a lot of women don't generally show in today's time. So kudos to them. Now, in this episode, the ladies did partake in the V shot, which is basically something that is supposed to rejuvenate your queen V and get the juices back flowing back down there. And in the words of Dr. Simone, the WAP. Get you that WAP. And aside from Toya's 2 panty liners comment, Simone's loud scream, and Carrie's not hardly feeling anything down there, I'd say the whole V-shot experience was a success. I would actually like to hear the reviews of people who've actually had it. In this episode, they do actually, for the first time, start to tell a little bit of Dr. Martin and Audra's story. And I'm not sure if it'll pick up. Hopefully it will, because right now all we're getting from Audra is dramatics. Another thing that stood out to me in this episode was the issues and turmoil that's going on within Eugene and Toya's marriage. I won't speak on it much, but what I will say is one of the hardest things within a marriage is communication. It seems in a way that is something that they're both dealing with as far as what we could see on the show. Most of the time, we have to just realize that we have to learn to listen and validate one another. I did see a comment under another video that did say, Eugene isn't overworking. He just has to work more to put back all the money that Toya keeps spending, which is very mean. I don't view Toya as a gold digger or an obsessive spender, even though her and Eugene have had financial issues in the past. I just see her spending a lot of money as a coping mechanism. I too do it myself. That is a form of therapy to a lot of people, so that's just what I see it as. Lastly, I just want to say this. The beef between Contessa and Dr. Heavenly should not have been that hard, and this is why. Y'all remember in a previous season when Dr. Contessa said that really awful thing about Eugene, which is Toya's husband? You know, where she called him the literal definition of a big A, B, fill in the blanks, y'all. Come on now. Well, look at them now. Toya and Contessa are sitting in gatherings and communicating with each other and even making plans for interventions for Heavenly. Clearly, Toya was able to forgive Contessa for what she said, and they moved on. I just want Contessa to realize that and get over herself and, get past it. Because she too has done something similar. And when I say similar, I mean bringing someone else's husband into a beef that she has with somebody else. It's just food for thoughts, guys. But anywho, that's all I have for this video. I thank you all for tuning in and watching. If you're new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe, and also share. Until next time, bye.